Welcome to the channel, everyone. Today I'm going to show you a kit for the 70 Camaro that we got. Just let the car run and for a little bit, because it's going to be down again for this conversion. Hopefully it ain't going to take too long, but the conversion we are doing is putting this Tremec 5-speed in the car. This is a newer transmission. This kit is actually from Modern DriveLine. I didn't get this kit. Dad called the guy, he told him 70 Camaro, and they sent this kit out. So it's supposed to be for this car. I'm just going to go through all the parts we got here. I'm pretty sure we got everything to do the conversion. So I'll just kind of go through and just kind of show you everything here. It comes with a new transmission mount. Obviously it's going to be different because it's a 5-speed manual. It comes with bolts and some other adapters. I believe this is just a bolt-on deal. Hopefully it's a bolt-on deal. We got a brake clutch pedal, because we're going to need a clutch pedal for the manual transmission. It's got some bushings here for it. There is a bell housing for the manual transmission. Also came with AMSOIL synthetic fluid for the transmission, because the transmission is shipped dry. We got a flywheel here, is what's in here. I'm not going to open that up. It's flywheel. This is the hose for the clutch, because it's going to be a hydraulic clutch. This here is a I think this is if you have a center console. So we don't have a center console. Maybe we might have to think about finding one. But that's a plate that goes over the original center console, I think. We've got a transmission mount, rubber mount. This is actually a clutch fork, but we're not going to need that. I'm not sure why that was shipped to us, because again, we're going to be using hydraulic. That's what this is. So the clutch is going to be hydraulic. It comes with a few parts and stuff with that. Clutch cover right here, that's what this is. I know some of the stuff is in the bag, but I didn't want to get everything out. ARP flywheel bolt kit here. Again, this piece right here is a plastic piece for the shifter. We also got a shifter boot here. And some of this stuff I think is for if you have a factory center console. Moving down here, some more, I think this might be clutch bolts. We've got bell housing bolts here, speedo adapter. Then we've got pedal kit, because we're going from one pedal to two pedals. Backup harness wire kit. We got a Hurst shifter here. It's on the shifter. I just showed you that. So I actually forgot what was in here, but this is a new yoke for the transmission. And I guess once we get it all installed, we got to measure for a new drive shaft, and then they'll send that out to us, I guess. Got the clutch master cylinder here and the extra slave cylinder there, and directions on how to set that up. Because again, we're going with a hydraulic clutch rather than a mechanical one. Believe that's it. I guess Dad's got some of these offset dowel pins, because I think if you got to measure a few things, and if it doesn't work out, you're gonna have to adjust it, or you can damage the transmission, I guess. Clutch is actually over there. I didn't want to get that out. They send a clutch, so. Yeah, it's supposed to be everything that you need to do this conversion fairly easily. Again, from Modern DriveLine. And the main piece here, showed at the beginning, the 5-speed transmission. And then there's the Hurst shifter. Then they also send you a ball. I don't know if Dad picked the color. He said white or what, but anyway, there it is, 5 speeds. Should be pretty fun little machine with a 5-speed in it. Right now it's got a turbo 350. Supposedly that's the transmission this thing was built with. We can't verify that. I think the numbers on the transmission were correct for the year, but we don't know exactly what was done with the car. We've done quite a bit of work to it, but the transmission that's in it has been leaking pretty much since I believe since Dad bought it. It was leaking when he had it, and then it's been about 20 years now. Finally we got it running, and it's leaking pretty bad. I don't think it was leaking like that when he had it, but it's leaking. And then the other day when we were running it, it didn't want to downshift. So I don't know if maybe the transmission sat for, like I said, 20 years. I don't know if some of the seals have hardened or gone bad or whatever. So we were looking at probably having to get a new turbo 350 transmission, and instead of do that, Dad's wanted a manual in this. I guess since he got the car, he really wanted a manual. So this is probably the best time to do that, instead of buying a turbo 350 and then later on buying this kit. He picked this up. So I'm not going to do the install in this video. I'm just showing you all the parts and what we've got planned. Hopefully the next few weeks I would like to see this thing completed. All these parts installed. I'm going to try to do the install process, but we'll see how that goes. Not supposed to have to cut the floor on the 70 Camaro, I guess. So again, we'll see how all that goes. And like I said, I'm going to try to do an install video. Might take a while to do that, because it might take a little while to actually get all these parts in the car. But I guess, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Hopefully we'll get this in there, and we'll have a really neat neat setup in this car. Anyway, guys, I'll see you.